Hello, my loves. Namaste. Welcome to my channel. Let's get this reading started. I'm going to start off with the masculine. And I don't know what your questions are, but my biggest question is, why are we still here? Why are we still waiting? Why has there been or felt like no movement with the masculine? He seems to be in this comfortable karmic loop. Doesn't seem to want to let go of the ego. And the feminine is very annoyed. So let's get right to it. If you are new here, welcome. I would love for you to be a part of the tribe, so please subscribe. Let me go ahead and do a quick shuffle of the cards I want to use, and we'll get to it immediately. We are going to start off with the masculine. So let's go. Energy oracles for divine masculine. Okay, one to come out. It's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, we have envy. Okay. So there might be some envy going on there. This is masculine energy, the sun. So this could very well be him having some kind of envy when it comes to the feminine. There's also a baby here. We'll dig into that in a minute. There's also a book and a tuba. Let's dig more. So what is going on with the masculine? Because he sure is taking his time evolving, it seems. Could be wrong. So there's a lot of thoughts running through his head. And he's being very logical right now. Where does this envy come in? Where does the envy come in for the masculine? Well, he's not happy about the separation. And I feel like he is concerned that there might be somebody else that maybe she wants, she's deciding on, she's contemplating. What is this? What is going on here with the envy of the masculine? Why is this archetype here? That she might be setting up house with 2 10s. I got 10 in my last reading. For October, I believe. So you might want to go back and look at that reading. So we have another, I'm sorry, there's a 9 here. But there is 10. Okay, so he's concerned that she is single, but that she might not be single for long. And it feels like she's looking very attractive. What else do we have for this envy of the masculine? He's afraid of a shift in his fate. Four of Wands is always my twin flame card, and for him to come out with the Divine Masculine, he's definitely feeling this connection, but he's thinking very logically about it. What is this logic for the masculine? What is the logic? Justice. He could be going through something in the legal arena, maybe even a marriage. What is this? What is the justice here with the Four of Wands for the masculine? Because a lot of them are in committed relationships. They were when they met their divine counterpart. Right. So he's needing to walk away from something, a relationship, before he starts over again. And I pulled out these two cards out of my personal deck that I made to see what direction he was going in and how that's transformed him. But this really answers my question. These cards are very similar. In order for this masculine to be in his wheel of fortune, his fate, his destiny, to begin again, he's going to have to make sure that he ends something prior. And so his logic right now is doing just that. Why is Eight of Cups here? The Justice. But I do feel something is handed down in court about a fairness. The Sun's here again. So if this couple grew something together for a while, looks like they had this long-term relationship here. This could also be some past karma that the masculine has to pay for something that he did with that had to do with money before he can move forward. And I feel like he's thinking about these things. Yes, he's thinking about these things. He has to think about his emotions, but he wants to also think about the consequences of the past, what he's put into the past, and how that is going to play out in the future. I did not start my timer, so let's give it, I don't know, 20 extra minutes. You guys don't seem to like real long tarot readings. Okay, what else for this masculine? Hermit. Could be a Virgo. All signs are here. What else? Libra, Virgo, all water signs. Masculine. Okay, 3 more, and then we're going to move on. Ace of Cups, there's that new beginning. So he has to close the chapter. And then the Ace of Cups, it seems to come quickly. Something changes very quickly. And it's a relief. Could be a relief of this justice that's coming in. And that is over with so that there's movement in the destiny, in the direction that it is supposed to go. 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, as I said that. So, does he have a clear understanding of his direction forward? Six of Wands. Very much so. And this is also help from the higher realms, from the universe orchestrating this direction. In the world. I can't make it up. There it is, the completion, all signs. Air, water, earth, fire. And then we have the infinity symbol on the bottom and on the top. On the top, on the bottom. Like a chain, holding it all together. Two of Cups on the bottom. So there was definitely, is definitely, or will be coming up this transformation of the masculine. Okay, so let's get to the feminine. What does, I put out this love message here. What does the masculine want the feminine to know? What does the masculine want the feminine to know? That's where we're going to start. What does the masculine want the feminine to know? Wow. There's been mutual heartbreak here, and he wants her to know that she hurt. He knows, he's aware of it, but so did he. And now he wants victory. He wants to start over. He also, I feel, oh, the Seven of Wands is here too, that she is guarded, and they may both be guarded here. But he needs to come forward. He needs to come forward. He's the masculine active energy. He needs to be the one that sets the stage. He needs to come to her. What else? Resolution. He needs to come to her. That's the resolution. That's the key. He has to face the conflict with courage. Anchor. He's got to trust in the action, the resolution. What else? So, what does he want to say? It looks like he wants her to know he's working on it. Even if she is doubtful, because she is. So even if she's doubtful, it looks like he's going to pull through. Will he pull through? Metamorphosis. So what was the question earlier? What did he transform? What was his transformation? He did. He has transformated this transformated. He has transformed this relationship. Every transformation in a relationship heralds a rebirth. So there has been a rebirth here. I'm going to pull whatever comes out next, and then we're going to get to the Rumi oracles. What next? Nothing. The bottom of the deck. Release. Release the burdens of the past and let love fly free. So that's the quick weekly reading for the month. I'm going to take just the ones that fell out. The truth teller, the backstabber, the divine keeper, and the traveler. And I feel like this masculine wants this feminine to know that he's aware of the backstabbers. He's aware of the people that have come in his life. He's aware there's divine time at play here, but he also realizes in that time that he was able to see the truth of the people that was not for him. And he realized that the one that was for him was his divine counterpart. Always. Let's pull a Rumi Oracle card for this reading. If I should take that one or not. Let's keep going. I guess I should have. It was red, so let's see if it comes out again. Star of Venus. 26. And the bottom of the deck is commitment. So 2 and a 6 is an 8. 8s have been coming up in my readings. Let me get the great blessings comes with great growth. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power, and the opportunities and assistance we need. Yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is the journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. This journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that takes you into joy of freedom existing within. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic space, how does it not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity? Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, particularly, and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate, and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. Our feminine nurturance, dedication, and connection to life becomes so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. With this great integration of the masculine and the feminine into oneness, men and women of this beautiful earth become capable of a new consciousness. It is of one based in love, of service to life, of letting go of judgment, stereotypes, and limited belief systems, and of opening up to compassion for all life. As the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rampant. This is not necessarily without some bumps and bruises. Letting go of old notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, to be masculine or feminine, letting go of fear, of women or men, of emasculation, of victimization, letting go of wounding are all great steps forward. They promise liberation, empowerment, and compassion, as well as peace and happiness. Yet they are not easy steps to take. Great resistance can be evoked within, as an individual, and also within the culture around you, which might find your notion of personal spiritual empowerment confronting and challenging to their culture of fear-based enslavement of the soul. They will be right about it being confronting, but mistaking in assuming that confrontation is something best resisted. So then, what to do. The ancient Shining One, also known as the star Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions of people. She's known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. Trust your path. Trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it, possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others. For in truth, there is one path, and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom, and empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal integrated as one. This is sacred alchemy, amplified in the stars, fires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honors your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved. Shine bright. I hope this resonated with you. And with that, I'm going to say namaste. Have a wonderful day. Until I speak with you again, stay blessed. Take care of yourself.